What is up, VchiBan Nation? That's what.
Ew.
We're a nation now?
Ew.
What's up,
say that
Vichy Gang? Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 24 of VchiBanter with Buff, Candii, that's me, Rose, and Shia. I almost said
Hi.
Shia and Rose. I almost got them backwards.
Does it matter?
It's fine.
I tried to call us. It does matter.
Okay.
Guys,
Okay.
in the comments, can you let me know, is Vichy Nation or Vichy Gang acceptable?
No.
It's
Both
not.
of them are horrible.
I don't like that.
I feel like we're like YouTubers. Like
That's what I was aiming for.
I hate that.
I don't want to be that, Candii.
I
We're
feel
gonna
like
start
you
I
can
doing
make
prank
me into
videos.
whatever you want.
Candii, ever since that you got rid of your lab coat, I feel like I have so much room over here. I feel like I'm like all over the place. Like I'm like, look at all this room I got. You see this?
You're
Yeah,
like a different person, Candii.
I'm aerodynamic. I am.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't
I
seen
like
2
it.
weeks.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
we were
it's
to
been
throw
nice.
you, you would fly really far because
What
you're
the
aerodynamic.
yeah.
Well, you said you were aerodynamic. Isn't that the whole point?
Can I be like one of those speakers that people do the hammer toss with, and it's just like spins and then
Did
hear
you
it
ever
from the
have you ever
distance?
seen a TikTok where it's like that person does it, they like spin and they like
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
it, and then it's like the woman's like, I almost got hit by a speaker. She's like she's like on the other side of the
speaker?
park.
Yeah, people hammer toss speakers, so they tie it to a rope and then they just spin, and it's like it'll be
Mhm.
like, God, what have you done? And it's like
Oh.
goes to the, but then it's like the audio like warps.
Yeah. And
You
then
mean
there
like
was like
how in Mario 64, Mario throws Bowser and it goes so long, Bowser,
Yeah.
and he spins
Yeah,
around
like
and goes,
that.
"Oh."
Except for it's a speaker,
Yes.
and they just throw it really far, yeah.
It
Yes.
sounds like a waste of money.
Well, my pitch was
Rose-
that Buff does that to me.
people that make content don't really give a fuck about money sometimes, and that's kind of like a problem in society that we could totally talk about.
Motherfucker,
make a
don't
lot
even
of
get me
content.
started.
Sorry, I'm so itchy.
People make a lot of content just
please,
like
please?
wasting money in general, though.
Maybe.
I think it's gotten to a point where we don't even think about it. Like people are just doing it, but like they even think about it even less though, because they're just thinking about what they're gonna do next.
Well, there's always
Like
those like
those-
content videos with like the food where they like order all that food and then they're like, oh my god, look at this, and then they just like end up throwing it away, and it's like so controversial because they just spent all this money.
Or the
That is me.
mukbangs.
The
Okay.
muffins?
What do you mean that's
Yeah, the
you?
mukbangs where they take like a bite and then, but they always clip before you see them swallowing, because really they take a bite, put it in their mouth and go, and then just let it drop out of their mouth, and then they take the next bite. There's no way they're eating all that.
What's that have to do with money?
Pussies?
I'm just saying it was a waste, because you were saying it was like a waste of food.
Waste of money. I was gonna say this was me the other night. I was watching ASMR videos with chat because I had free reign on YouTube. Which, oh my god! By the way, I had an idea for an episode at some point. I'm gonna say it live on the recording. We should do how we pronounce different words because I did it with chat and it was really fun.
Oh, okay.
I love
Like,
that.
I'm
Well,
schedule.
you,
You and
you come
Kenny-
up with a list of them.
Candii,
I will,
you and
I will.
I are going to be the most fucked up ones. I feel like
What
we're
the
gonna.
fuck?
What do you?
We're
I
gonna
feel
be
like I
fucked
might
up.
be kind of fucked up.
I feel like you and Shia say things like you're supposed to. I feel like I'm
Right.
over here like, nah.
Okay, I'm gonna break into this little.
And you're
when
just
I was
Australian.
growing up, I said
Yeah.
water as wooder.
Yeah, but look at you
Oh.
now.
Well, you said you were a stupid kid, right?
Oh my
Well, yeah,
God,
but
that's
it's
just-
because
Holy fuck.
We said you're a dumbass kid,
that's
did
how
right?
they say it in some areas in the Northeast, and I spent a lot of time there when I was young.
Maybe we shouldn't do this episode. It's just gonna be like we gotta learn gentle
Yeah, but
language.
the-
like
the
that's
point is-
different than
but the
how I
point is-
speak.
Well, the point
Yes.
is that you're the way that you say it now, Rose. It's not like how you said it when you were like
Oh,
a dumb kid.
I say it every
Like-
single different way. No, my mom still says wooder. That's like a
Again-
that's like a Northeast thing in certain areas.
No,
Yes.
Accents are a beautiful thing, and it's just all about communication. Yes, Buff.
look how,
See you waiting.
Look how like my finger tracking is really good. It's so straight up. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very
nice finger.
erect.
Oh, mine
Candii, how
is-
far do you think you
Oh,
could
look
go?
at that.
That's my question lately.
I can hit the whole thing.
Dude, when we were
When
in the store,
we were furniture shopping, and there was like these vases, and they were like the weirdest shape. And I would go up to be like, okay, I was like, hey Rose, how far do you think you could go?
well, I will
We
say
were all like-
on all of them, we were pointing at like roughly the same spot.
Well, yeah, because they get to the point where it's like crazy. It's like this big.
They were
and I'm
like shaped like whoop, 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 like
there's no
bubbly
way.
like a beehive, but like the top part was like the only reasonable part.
yeah, there's
Buff
no
kept
way.
going around pointing at anything that could be inserted and said, How far do you think you can get with this one? How far do you think you can get with that one?
Child.
What about that one over there? How far do you think you
Whoa,
can get
whoa,
on this
whoa,
one?
whoa, Mister, you went up to a rocket ship light and you said that same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think
I know,
I said
he's gonna-
anything. I just touched
You
it.
did. I saw you.
He's
She
gonna
asked
blame it all
first,
on
and
me.
I was just confirming.
I'm not saying that he started, whatever. I'm just saying you joined in. Don't act so innocent.
I would just wanted to give an honest opinion.
Speaking of wasted money, because I wanted to say this because it made me mad, but I was watching videos where they crushed like clay and slime with candle wax, and it pissed me off to no end because that is never coming back from what it is.
Like they have it on the
Those things.
outside, like they make the crunchy
Yeah.
outside, and they go.
Yeah,
I
it's
wanna
good for-
touch those so bad, but
we could make those, but the thing is, it's good for that one first crunch, and then you just have like it's just like
Yeah.
post nut clarity.
I
with
literally
slime.
say that every single time, Candy. Every time I see it, I'm like, "What's the point?" Like, I'm like, "It's the first time," and then the next time you just have a mess, and it's like, "What's the fucking
I
point?"
want that though.
It's like drugs, though. It's like that one shot of like dopamine because you hear that, and you're like, "Ugh," and then it's so good, but then it's over, and you're like, I need more.
Monka.
I have a
Monka.
shamrock shaped slime that's nice. I like it. I have lots of slimes that I could play with multiple times, but any that the enjoyment is based on the first crunch, I don't support that morally.
It's okay, Shy. I understand.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I think that we.
I do
I think we will do when Candy is my neighbor. We're going to do. We should do
Whoa.
a hand cam stream. Oh, sorry,
I
sorry.
agree. I
Neighbor.
agree.
Didn't realize that was
Like,
such a
I
heavy
agree with
word
that.
around here.
Mhm. When
Right.
Candy's the neighbor, right?
Yeah,
Candy.
when Candy's a neighbor, as if they
Candy's a
aren't
neighbor.
already.
What are you just gonna like
Right,
kick Buff
Candy.
out
I'm not
as
capable
neighbor?
of what Shia needs as a lover or a neighbor.
I can have
lover.
many neighbors. Listen, there's a lot of people out there with a lot of neighbors. I'm just saying.
That's true.
I was laughing the other day
Oh
'cause
man,
I got a YouTube comment where it was just like, "Man, I just can't figure out who Shy is dating. This is so difficult." And they'll be like, "I can't tell if they're dating Candy or what."
What?
It was so good.
Well, they're going to be shocked when they find out it's Rose and I. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew. Honestly, it's all of us though. But I feel like
I mean,
people
well-
have assumed that
Secure.
already.
Yeah.
you were so
What?
secure in your. I almost said you guys are so secure. You're so secure in your relationship.
Well, yeah, we're cute as hell.
Yeah. That's why we're on the cute side of the table.
Just your face,
What?
like. I'll be on the
That's
other
just
side. I
my
don't mind.
face.
We're the
You
fucked
guys
up.
are hot though.
I know
That's
I'm the
okay.
fucked up. I know I'm
Wait,
fucked
wait.
up.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think that you are more hot or more cute?
Hot.
Was that
don't-
open to the room, to the table?
Yes,
I think.
the whole table.
I think until I talk, I think I can pull off hot.
Even after you talk, you pull
No,
off
dude,
hot, thank
honestly,
you.
Candy, I feel the same way because literally I was talking on stream today and I was just like, every time someone does an impression of me, every single fucking time, it's automatically like, "Hey, I'm blah, blah, blah," and I'm like, it's instantly
do that?
whiny. It's instantly whiny, okay, every single time. And like Boone was doing it last night. You did it like last week. And
do
I'm
it all
like,
the time.
am I whiny? Am I just like a
You're
whiny
not.
person? So you know
No.
what?
Am I
That's- I yeah, that's literally me.
The thing is, I'm doing an impression of a voice that you do, but your bass voice isn't like that.
My thing is that I agree with Candy. I'm hot until I speak. And then they're like, what the fuck
Oh.
is that?
I just
When I
agree
say
with
it,
both of you.
it's-
You're
it's
already hot even
understandable.
after you speak.
True.
No.
I don't know. I feel like claiming that I'm hot. I have to
is sexy
prove
a better
something.
word?
No, it's hot. or
Nah, I don't, because then I have to prove it. Because people see, no, because now people are gonna look at me and meet and greets and be like, they're not that sexy. They're not that hot.
What
Like,
the fuck?
I'm setting a
No,
bunch
they
of
won't.
cute. But
expectations,
Candy,
you know?
that's
Hello?
but Candy. Shut it, Candy. That is
What the
their
fuck?
standard, and their standard is wrong. Okay, so I don't know what to
Okay.
tell you.
I've started a war.
I just feel.
And also, Candy, shut the fuck up because literally, I just watched the Disney trip that we took, and every single time he popped on camera, everyone's like, "Oh my god, Candy's so pretty! Oh my god!" Every time Candy pops on camera, they're so hot, they're so pretty, they're so cute, and I'm like, "Yeah, I know." That's why I
Candy is
hold their
hot
hand.
and pretty.
So
All
someone
Candy
said that I
does
was
is, like,
trying to
show
lose
up.
weight,
It's
and they got
wild.
upset.
What?
Someone had there was some comment that's like, Kenny's trying to lose weight. No, like
That is so funny because they're like, "Fuck, she's so plump and breedable right now." They're just fucking
yeah, literally. Like no,
I mean, everyone in VchiBan has a really fat ass, so.
that's
Dude,
true.
my
It's my
ass
biggest.
has been getting hard.
What?
What?
Have you
Didn't-
talked
like
to a
all
doctor
over
about that?
or specific?
Well, because I've been working out like crazy lately, so like now my ass is just hard. Like
You
it's
sad?
like no, I mean it's big and plump and squishy still, but it's like hard. Like you know how like okay, you know how when you can like flex your butt and you're like, oh, it's hard now it's soft. Now it's hard, now it's soft. When I don't flex it, it's like that.
Oh.
Girl, that's just called firm. You got a firm booty.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Is that hot? Because I feel like
Yeah.
people. I feel
Girl,
like people
I've
are
seen
like,
your ass a million times. You have a great ass. Don't fucking start the shit with me.
That's
"Oh,
true.
Thanks.
Yeah. Everyone here's seen Buff's ass. We can all vouch for that.
We've all smelled her multiple times because she makes us smell her.
True.
I
True.
do.
Smells good though.
I did that. I did that before I went and hung out with people yesterday too. I was like, Shia, how do I smell? And I did this whole like,
Dude,
I mean,
I've
when
never
I hug
met
you, you
anyone
smell
who's
good.
Smell
so...
smell me, Candy.
That's good.
How do I smell?
Candy, go ahead and smell
Smell
it.
me.
Sniff.
Do I smell good?
Okay, yeah, you smell so good. I definitely smell. Well, I smell you from here. And it's good, and it's good, and it's good. You smell so
Buff.
good.
Secretly forcing her friends into her secret little fetish of sniffing her. Go on, yeah,
Smell
just
me.
sniff me. It's a friend thing. That's just what friends do. You're gonna sniff me, right?
If Buff
I
said
think I
that,
sniffed
if,
everyone here at some point.
Sniff me.
if Buff said to me, "That's just what friends do," I'd be like, "You just friend zone me? What the fuck?"
What the hell? No,
That's what neighbors
I just
do.
get paranoid about it. I don't know why. I just get
I
paranoid.
do too. You're so valid. No, because it's like if you smell bad, you leave a bad impression, and then you're like, they think I'm stinky now, no matter how good I smell every other time. So if you smell bad
Yeah.
once, it's over.
Also, another paranoia that I
Oh.
had yesterday specifically is that I have been farting up a storm lately, and holy fuck, they have been rancid. They've been fucking rancid lately. And I don't know if it's because I'm taking this new powder to help with my water weight, and I don't know what it's doing, but it's literally making it's like a war zone lately.
That
It's
sounds
not
like
good.
it would.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
it's
Yesterday, did you fart at all?
no.
Okay, because I didn't notice anything if you did.
Oh, okay.
I fucking what the fuck?
Well, I fucking hope not. That's what
Is
that's my
it?
worry.
Chai, what do you think about farts?
You know, they happen.
True.
Wow, you're so
Wait,
valid.
Wait.
So
Ty, do you think you're more cute or more hot?
Neither. I don't like perceiving me. I don't like looking at me. I don't know.
Chai, you're hot.
I've
Damn,
got like
okay, I
horrible-
guess
I
we're
don't
just-
think I don't listen. I don't
I think Shia
I don't want to
thinks
get
he's
too
hot.
critical of me. I think that if I have 2 shots in me, I'm tolerable where people can talk to me, but outside of that it's just like
What the fuck
I
is
don't
like
know,
a-
people
What
want
is
me.
happening?
You're like a
the fuck is
nerdy
wrong with
Ryan
you?
Gosling to me.
Like a what?
No, I see it.
Nerdy Ryan Gosling.
No, I see that 100%.
You don't have to say those things, Candy.
I say it to you all the
We're saying
time. I say whatever you
seriously.
let me
What the
say.
fuck?
They literally say that all the time. Also,
I've said it to
okay,
you multiple times.
if I had to, I think Shia thinks he's hot. That's what I think.
I think so too.
Shy, you slut.
Yes,
Yeah, sorry,
ma'am.
fucking whore.
Yes, Candy.
But I do think Shia's soul is cuter, but Shia's shell is hotter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can see
Yeah, I
that.
guess I'm hot.
You are hot.
Yeah.
I think
I
Rose
think I'm
is the only.
cute.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rose is the one that's.
Rose is very
Cute.
cute.
Yeah.
out.
Why are you putting it in quotes like that? What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, what was that?
What?
Yeah, I guess you could say cute.
So you don't
No,
think I'm
I said
cute then?
I said us are not cute. Like I was saying Rose is the only cute one other than us. Like I didn't want to like. I was basically being like I didn't want to be like Kenny, you're not fucking cute. Like that's what I was trying to. Because Kenny's cute, but like in this context.
We're all cute.
So it's fine.
But I think that if I had to pick one or the other, I think I'm more cute.
I
that's
think
why-
that I could be cute.
Oh, absolutely.
I refuse to be cute.
That makes
Yeah,
you
but you're
cute.
still cute
What do you mean?
I
You like
refuse.
quitting your little Labubus and being like, kick your feet? Like, you've definitely
We
been
don't
cute.
talk about that in public, Candy.
Okay. Yes, you do. You'd stream it. You talk
Yeah,
about it all the
you
time.
literally talk
You
about
never
that
shut up
this
about
week.
it.
Private life. Okay. You got a little boo boo the other day.
Oh, his eye fell out, but yeah.
Well, Candy got a little foo foo the other day, and that's what
I got a
Candy
little
likes the foo foos.
Mhm.
I have a whole bunch
Well-
of LaFuFus. Whenever you move here, we're gonna have a LaFuFu dyeing / painting party where we make our own LaFuFus because I bought a whole bunch of them so that we can remake and paint them and stuff like that. It's gonna be very fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's
When
gonna
you
be
said-
a good time.
When you said dying, I thought you meant like killing them, and I was like, what the fuck happened in
Yes.
the last couple of days?
It'll be
I'm
a
gonna put
ritual.
a fucking gun to a 10, and then I'm gonna say, "You fucking bitch, you're not a real
You
LaBoo-boo."
reject. You little fucking loser. They didn't want you.
Yeah, put a gun up to a
Yeah.
10.
That's
Just
so
be like,
mean.
well, that's
What
what
if
you
it
thought.
moans? Does that make it not?
What?
That's a whole other ball game.
Oh my god! Somebody asked me a question. Somebody asked me a question the other day about Labubus. They were like, "Are they adults or kids? And I'm like, they're 100% adults because I literally have a figurine where it's like one that's in a bikini and the bikini is like falling off and you can see like their booby tan line. So I'm like, they're
Tan
100%
lines.
adult. Yes. There's like one,
That
there's like
one
it's like a
does.
summer collection. I have it. I just haven't set it up yet. It's
Aw.
very cute. But I'm like, and they also like, I don't know if anyone, I don't know if you guys, I mean, I think you have Candii, but there's like TikToks of them in mascot suits and they like dance around and do all this like fun stuff or whatever. But they'll like hip thrust. Like they'll be like, and then there was one that was like another one. She had like a dress on and she was just flashing people. Like she was just
They're
like,
very
Me,
pop.
that's me.
They're very,
yeah, they are.
It's just like that, like lewd but not like sexualized. You know,
Yeah. They're just like,
Mhm.
like adult.
dirty jokes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the cute, sexy line.
Well, I think people are asking because there's a lot of like other ones that are like, oh, this is a like kid whatever. But I think most
Oh, like the
Pop Mart
crybabies
things,
and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I think most
Oh.
Pop Mart things are like adults.
My favorite fucking Pop Mart line is the Peach Riot ones. Which is
those are
the
really good.
the
rocker
girls that are in like a band. Yeah.
Mhm.
Those I like those ones a lot. There's
Those
like
are
ones
good.
that
I wish
have
they would do
fairies and ones-
more.
Yeah.
I feel like they only did like 3 boxes of them, and then that was it so far.
Yeah, they only did like 3 designs. Oh, like 2 or 3, yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, this is niche
Anyways.
content for the podcast. Rose, do you like blind boxes?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I do. What of it?
I just was
Do you have
making
some?
connective tissue.
Can
I
have
actually
them?
do. I have like 8. I have 8 boxes, but they're for Shia and Buff. I can get you some too, Rose.
You want?
Do you know
I
what I
just
have for
saw
you,
some
Candii, at my
little-
house?
Huh?
Those little things you like, the balls where it's like they they're
Oh,
like
the
little
Miniverse
kitchen
things?
Yeah, the mini
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. I have a whole bunch of those on my table.
I do like those, except for the fumes. They make me dizzy.
What?
Well,
The miniverse
Resin.
fumes?
Yeah, it's resin.
oh. Can you
Aw.
eat the food ones or no?
Nope, you'll die.
Oh, okay. That's why
Well,
that
what's
was
the
my
fun
question.
in that?
Yeah, because we were sitting there, we were
Dying?
like, can we eat those?
Well.
Because you know how they have like the kids' toys where it's like, oh, you can make a wacky like potion and then
Oh,
you can actually
yeah.
drink it or whatever. I was like confused if it was like actually like that. Yes.
Can we do a stream at some point where we get those fucking things from the 90s where you make your own gummy worms and shit to eat?
Oh,
Yes.
that'd be
Yes,
fun.
please.
Yes.
But some kind of modern one that's not from the 90s because I feel like that would poison us if we were to eat it.
No,
Why?
we should
What's
get
that?
one that has
Die.
been preserved from the 90s.
Oh my god.
No. Okay, I'm
I mean,
back.
we
I'll do
could,
that one.
but-
Collab. No,
Yeah,
no.
we'll do
I'll do
that.
that one.
God.
And then we'll have Shia taste them all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. The Japanese ones where like you mix the powder together and it makes little
Poppin'
foods
cookin'?
that you can't eat. Yeah. I did one of those that was expired one time and I threw up.
Ew.
Oh.
That's disgusting.
It was a little Yeah, it was a little hamburger and it was actually like savory.
Paprika.
It was weird. I don't know if it was meant to be. I thought it was like a gummy thing, but it tasted like poison. So
And you still swallowed
they're
it?
probably good though. Well, for a little bit.
On purpose?
A little bit.
I ate it because I didn't realize it was expired until I threw up, and I was like, oh, it tasted bad.
Oh.
I thought it was like
fucking
I didn't. You know, some things have expiry dates where it's like it's probably still fine.
Yeah.
Like eggs.
God, you
Like
sound
bread.
so much like my mom when you say that. The last time I saw my mom, I went into her pantry and she had like something that expired like 5 years prior. And I was like,
What?
Oh.
Oh boy.
why do you have this?
5 years.
Yeah, it was like hot cocoa powder or some shit. But like, I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
why?
so you get it.
I
Apparently,
thought it was
the
like
reason
bread.
No, ew.
apparently the reason that expiry dates are on food is because Al Capone, the mobster dude, his like niece got sick from bad milk, so he like lobbied to have expiry dates on food.
That's kind of valid.
Little
Here in
fun fact for
America.
you all.
Watch us get rid of that shit because it's gonna be fun for like a little treat.
Please don't do that. I
Like in a
need
guessing
them.
game.
Yeah, well, they already they already got rid of the FDA whatever for milk or whatever, so you have to like check your milk now, something like that. So people are getting chunky milk.
Ew.
So yeah, it's a good time.
I'm excited to move. I'm excited.
Yeah. Aren't you excited to move to America? It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so
Dude, I
fun.
wish I was
You're
going to
gonna love
Canada,
it.
but yeah,
I don't.
Well,
it'd
no,
be worth it for you, guys.
love America, right, Candii?
I
Candii
do love
loves
America.
America.
you
every
love
choice.
freedom and
America.
burgers.
No problems. I endorse all of it. I love America.
Yeah.
That's so cool, Candii.
I really hope they don't bring this up in my interview process when they're like, "Why do you want to move?" We saw on the podcast.
So
that
they're
you said
like,
you love
"So you
America, but
endorse
you sounded sarcastic about it.
They're like, that's interesting. You
Yes.
endorse everything.
That's when you're just like, I
Interesting.
endorse whatever you want me to endorse.
I think
And you stare
Bill
at them with
Clinton
puppy
did
dog
nothing
eyes.
wrong.
What?
Every president was correct, except for the one that
That's so
advocated.
cool, Candii.
I'm
Anyway.
gonna miss Candii when Candii gets canceled.
I'm not. I'm gonna be so chill. If I get canceled, oh brother. If I get canceled, all right. No, I'm gonna do a bunch of streams, expose a bunch of stuff because I don't care anymore. Just say a bunch of stuff that I probably shouldn't say, and then just go into the mountains and write a book.
Okay.
I feel like
Sounds like a
of
plan.
the four of us to get canceled and not have a job anymore, I feel like I'm actually Shia probably be okay too.
You think I'd be okay?
Yeah.
You think I'd make it?
You
Guys,
just go
I
back to
don't like this
office work.
conversation.
I don't like this conversation
sad.
either. What the fuck?
that's
Why are you afraid of
that's why-
about something?
That's why you two
No.
we're not the ones that I said would deal with it. I think Shia would just be like, well, puts his little hard hat back on, goes back to
No,
coding.
my issue about getting canceled is that I'm too open. I'm like I should probably just shut the fuck up at this point. Like that's
No.
my issue.
No.
That's true.
Is that I just like tell chat way too much. So
I like that you
That's-
do that.
thanks. It's called
We could tell them more.
It's called anxiety, and I feel like lying is really, really bad. And I feel like if I lie, then I'm gonna get my ass beat.
No, I
So
feel that
just
too.
don't lie.
And I think that's why I also overshare.
Yep, that's why
Ah.
I overshare.
Have you been wondering where to go on the internet? Fansly.com/VTuber. There you can find new friends. I always want to say new family, probably not family, maybe. We're on there. VchiBan's on there, I'm on there, Buff, Shia, and Rose are on there. All kinds of VTubers are on there. Have you tried going to fansly.com/VTuber? As per the request that I'm making right now, please go on fansly.com/VTuber. Just above my hand right now and I'm tickling it. Now back to the episode.
Candii, if time is money, do rich people age slower? How do you?
Wasn't that just makes me think of that guy who's like inserting his son's blood into him to like make him?
Oh,
younger?
yeah.
Isn't he like dying? Isn't
I
he
don't
like
know. I
not
don't-
doing well physically?
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Well,
I thought he was.
I don't think so. I didn't think that he was. I think he was just purely doing that because he's just like, my boy gives me blood infusions and he loves it. And he also loves being very healthy because I'm obviously very healthy and 20 years younger looking than I should be.
yeah, well, he did it because he was like getting not old from doing it or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
You're buying into his hype. I'm pretty sure he's like physically unwell. That happened recently. Like he
Oh.
was in like a chamber because he was so sick.
Yeah, well, I would imagine because you're just literally just injecting yourself with someone else's blood.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
people.
not probably medical feasibly. Like
Yeah,
I
the
wish-
son
I
was
wish
like
I had
candy like
a-
a prune. Yeah,
Candii,
What?
did you see that they're remaking? What's it called? The Hill show.
King of
King
the
of the
Hill?
Hill?
King of the Hill. Yeah, they're remaking it. Are you excited?
No.
Wait, why? I thought
Because-
that's like something to be excited about.
Don't even get me started. Because the thing is, some media is successful because of the time that it's in, and it very much leans into the time that it's in. Like, because Clone High recently had the reboot, and that did not that well. I feel like anything that comes, and then Futurama did like 8 different reboots or whatever, or tried to come back. That's set in the future, so it's a bit different. But I feel like I'll be surprised if they can maintain like the tone and the vibe that they had in the original show, because they're gonna try to like make it like, oh, like Hank Hill has an iPhone. Like it just, I don't know. It just,
Yeah.
it's like whenever people make the jokes about Seinfeld doing the same thing, where it's like modern day Seinfeld, where they talk about like episodes about Uber Eats or episodes about dating apps. Like,
right. Oh, I just cracked my ow.
it's more fun as like a fan art like speculation as opposed to like a fully produced show, because there's just executives who are like, the youth are gonna love seeing like Hank Hill struggle to order a meal through Uber Eats. Like it's gonna be something like that.
No, they just
Yeah,
want
I
more
hope-
of the same shit.
I hope that they,
But
if they do it, that because they obviously are, because like the art, I don't know if you saw the art, but the art had like, it was like one of them had like a
They had
like a
VR
thing.
and those
Yeah,
There's a
drawings.
so
drone
I-
and like all kinds of things.
Yeah, I hope that if they do that, like it's good, because I can see how it would still work, because I think there's a lot of like rednecks or whatever you want to call them, like that still struggle heavily with technology, and sometimes it is funny to like see them interact with it, I guess. I don't know. So I think that it
Yeah.
could work. I think it's just very specific of how it's going to.
But the original, I guess, like the issue is like, I could go at length about this, but the issue is the original show wasn't made to so directly tackle like modern trends. It's just kind of incidentally included as it's like comes up. Like it's like if Daria was they're trying to make it modern. They'd be like, oh, let's do like Daria, but she's trying to have a TikTok, or like let's do Daria, but she's like on an AI like stole her essay. You know what I mean? Like
Who?
because they want to modernize it.
Would you say the same thing about South Park?
Well, because no, South Park and The Simpsons are made to reflect that is like the crux of the show, or what it became. It became about modern.
But King of the Hill did the same thing. Like they would reference things in real life.
I think it's different. Yeah, but it's more like I think it's more character arcs and story first. South Park is made as a show to specifically critique culture as it's happening, and it's always it's like whatever's the popular opinion, they'll do like the opposite, or they'll challenge it. And then The Simpsons originally was just meant to be like a play on sitcoms. And then again, we could do a whole episode, but I don't want to like.
Kenny doesn't want to talk.
I just think it's not gonna. No, because I'm the only one talking, and I feel bad.
I asked you a
that's
question.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's how podcasts go. Guys, if you're drinking along, go ahead and take a shot every time Candii brings up a topic, but says, I don't want to talk to you. That could be like maybe another time.
That could be a super long topic on this.
That could be a long topic on this podcast.
It's like an hour long that we need to fill up with time to talk about stuff, but I don't want to talk about it. No, I think it's interesting. I like when reboots happen. It's just always a hit and miss if it ends up being good. Like, I'm excited to see it, and I'm like excited to watch it, but I'm also kind of like, because I don't know, I'm like on the fence about it, because that's why I was curious about your opinion, because I feel like you're
What's like the last good reboot that you saw?
Last good reboot? I don't know. I don't know, because I don't really watch a lot of things. I'm trying to think of what was rebooted recently that I watched. I have no idea. There's another reboot I am excited for, though, but it's not really a reboot. It kind of made it into a show, but What We Do in the Shadows was like a movie, and then they made it into a show. So that was nice. And that went really well, because I was concerned that because of the way that they produced it, I don't know how they were going to do it as a show, but they ended up doing it, so it was good.
I think the only show that I saw that ended and then got brought back was Kim Possible. And then that got a couple more seasons. Yeah, it was like, I only watched like episodes here and there, but there was like, I think it was like, I want to say like 3 seasons, and then got an extra couple more.
With the campers? Yeah. Which campers?
Total Drama Island.
Yeah, that one.
That is definitely not but that's the same issue they had with Clone High, where they lost like the original thread of what people liked about the original show, and then they started going in like a different direction and making choices that didn't, because they were like because the first season was very heavy on stereotypes to like a cartoonish degree, and then as like the show went on, they started just making the characters like less distinct or less like stereotypes, because I guess like times changed, but like that was the whole point of the original, was that the characters were so graphically and like personality wise such stereotypes.
What about
I was gonna say not with stereotypes, but the one that made me think about like how people were so excited for just like the reboot was Powerpuff Girls. I remember people being so excited, and then there was just so many ways it went. There was a lot of. I think I watched like an episode, but then like there's just absolute no interest. It obviously didn't feel the same, but it also didn't carry the charm of the previous
they
of
took
just
the soul
trying
away,
to.
Didn't they?
Yeah, basically. Regardless of like visual changes, like you expect that whenever, and like that's fine, but like it just it's not the same. It doesn't feel like it fits that same kind of purpose that it originally came out with.
I think the reboot / season 2 of Clone High that came out is what I'm afraid is going to happen to King of the Hill, which is just like one of the episodes is Abe Lincoln, who's one of the characters, like gets canceled for saying something because he like got brought from the 90s to modern times.
Yeah.
And he goes like on a TikTok live to like argue with people, and then it's all like him getting cyberbullied, because it's kind of like 21 Jump Street. Where like the popular kids are all woke and like really progressive, and then like the bully, like so then they become bullies, but it's like, oh, like you don't support like locally owned businesses, like you're a fucking loser. Like it as in like the what worked in the 90s doesn't adapt to I don't know. It's just I feel like I'll be curious to see how the King of the Hill show handles it. If it just because if it modernizes it, but it like keeps the storytelling and the characters kind of the same, sure. But I think like what Shia said, I think it just loses the charm when they
I think they have a
try
good
to replicate
chance
it
though,
because they don't
keeping
understand.
that. Just because
Yeah.
they weren't ever like we need to be on the edge, or like I have not watched a lot of King of the Hill, but it never struck me as a show that catered to terms or things that you would listen to or watch later and you'd be like, oh well, that didn't age well. Like, because I feel like most of it probably did. Like, I've never heard anything about it. Like,
No,
that
it was a good. It's a good show. It's funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, but it's very like rednecky. You know, it's like
Sure,
I feel
it's
like people
the
who
Family Man, like kind of like
Yeah.
struggles.
the other not like it's this is an interesting one, Kenny. It's not like a remake, but it's like a different, not like alternate universe, but it's like later down the road. So I don't know if you saw this, but there is a new show coming out that is made by the same director as who did The Office. It literally has part of the same
paper?
cast. Yeah, and it's like, and I have a lot of references to The Office, but it's like they work at like a paper company that's like falling apart or something like that, and it's like
It's a flip on the original show where it's the documentary team that was trying to like it's the team that was making the documentary about The Office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
And I think
perspective.
I think that's gonna be really good because not only is like the original guy making it, but they have like a lot of the original cast members that are part of the show that are like in it differently or like whatever. Like one of the what's like one guy, I always forget his name, but like
Oscar?
Oscar.
The actor
He like
that's gonna be in
he's like in it, and he has like one of the references is that he has like a gift that Michael gave him like when Michael was leaving, and it's like on the table, and then you can see that they have like Dunder Miff or whatever like on a box, and so they're like referencing the older show. So like it's definitely like they're definitely putting nods to the show. So I think I'm hoping that's gonna be like really really good, and it's gonna be like
when you
similar.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's not really that's not really a reboot, but it's like a play on the show, but a different show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Well, I'm just thinking about the fact that Friends had the spin-off show for Joey. And then like I think the only not the only one, but the spin-off
They
that I think
did?
of is Daria. Yeah, they had a Joey TV show that did
Hey,
don't
what's
know
happening
that.
with Joey?
Yep,
I
they had a
don't
show about
see
Joey
that.
trying to be an actor.
Was it good?
Not well received. But
Oh.
Daria is technically a spin-off of Beavis and Butthead because she was a side character that got a show. So there's examples of
and
not
you
to
like
guys.
that. That's good, right?
I do. But that's like
Okay.
I'm not saying that there's not opportunities for things to find success, but I don't know.
I'm curious. I'm definitely gonna watch
yeah.
them.
I'm
'Cause,
always
like-
open to seeing like how it goes because I don't want to be like negative out of the gate. But I guess
Yeah.
that's just the concern.
I liked King of the Hill. I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun because I guess as someone who grew up like in like a very woodsy part of America, I feel like I could relate to a lot and be like, yep, that's literally like someone I've known in high school. Like, yep, that's literally like a guy that I've met. Like it was very relatable to me. So I ended up really
Yeah.
liking it. And it is, I think there's some parts of it that are really, really funny. I think that it's not gonna, I don't know how to explain the comedy of it. It feels kind of like The Simpsons where it's like
It's very
low-key.
dry.
Yeah, it's very low key, like humor, like you.
The Simpsons is low key humor.
Well, like you don't it's not like a joke. Like it's not like you don't know the punchline. It's just like they're like making subtle hints. I don't know how to like subtle hints at stuff to make a joke. Like it's like
Yeah. Like the comedy
Yeah.
builds on itself as it's
yeah. So it's like that. But I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. Hopefully they just I hope that it's not like I don't know who's directing it or like producing it or whatever. I don't know if it's like the same people or
I hope it's
Or
not
what?
gimmicky, I guess, is the what I'll say. Like it's not like each episode is just a gimmick of modern technology and the characters struggling with that. Because that feels like usually what they default to. Or
Yeah.
what would be But if it's like an actual
Rocco,
go on.
nothing. I was gonna say Rocco's Modern Life did that. They brought that back and they did like a little movie with it, and it was filled with just a lot of very modern stuff. It wasn't bad. I also don't really remember it, and I've seen it twice. it was just kind of I don't know. I always just remember fondly of just like all the original stuff and the humor in it, which
Oh, it's like the Invader Zim movie they made as well. That was like I haven't watched it, but I know that came out.
Oh.
I never watched Invader Zim when I was younger.
You would have
I
liked
didn't
it.
either.
Yeah,
I
I know I
like
would have
the
liked
Doom
it.
song and like Grr, and that's about it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't
loved Invader Zim.
was it Nickelodeon?
I think so. I was a Cartoon Network girly.
Same. I was Cartoon Network and Boomerang. That was another
Yes. Dude, the
Another one I was
jams
on
that they
part of.
had on that shit slapped. I was all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network and Boomerang.
That was the
Yeah.
good shit.
Do you want to get powdered, flavored beverages or snacks or cups or hoodies or all kinds of stuff? Honestly, I'm pitching GamerSupps to you. If you use the code VchiBan or VchiBanter at checkout, you get 10% off your order, and you also help directly support the podcast so that we can keep turning up and we can keep working out if Shia is dating me or Rose or Buff. We still don't know, and we're gonna need at least another 100 episodes to work that out. Consider supporting us and using our code VchiBan or VchiBanter at checkout. That's the ad. That's an ad read, baby.
Well, would you guys like a little activity here for this episode?
Yeah.
Yes.
Feel free
what
to say
are we
no,
doing,
Candii.
Mr. Shia?
Well, I thought maybe I could quiz y'all on a little bit of video game
God.
knowledge.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Good
oh god.
Nothing
luck,
like
you know what?
too crazy. But
Okay.
like, how are we gonna buzz in? I don't know if we want to like raise hands or because if we just blurt it out, it might just
What
be
if we
a
just
mess.
make a
What
fart
if we
noise,
say
like-
buzz? Are we going
Just go.
Bzz.
No, I think we should just make a fart noise.
Oh, just scream every time.
We're gonna whatever we decide. Whatever we decide. We're gonna not do the whole
Yeah,
time.
I'm
We're
just
just
gonna
gonna
make
stop
any
letting
noise.
it out.
I'm gonna make
Yeah.
any fucking noise that comes out of my mouth.
Also, I have to point out, I was going to say earlier, I wish I had a tracker for my cat because right now you can see me if you're watching visually. I'm reaching back and scratching her
Visual
because
watcher.
otherwise she sits here and just goes, wah, wah, wah. And I don't know if it's actually getting picked up or not. And I had to let her into my room because my door was closed. And when my door is closed, one of them screams, who is currently screaming. And then this one that's in here now just kept going, thump. Boom. She keeps slamming her body into the door. So I let her in here. And then, so this is just me reaching over and like, and
Yeah,
just
it's
like, that's Pee-Pee. Yeah, Pee-Pee's up on
I
my
don't know
desk.
if
We
I
have two
told
cats.
you.
Pee-Pee and Zaza.
I have to put a ladder against my door because my door doesn't close properly. Because if I don't, King will body slam the door open.
Wow. Pee-Pee going up against the door with a couple pounds, which I mean, she's like 7
she's
pounds
like a
now
grape,
compared to
dude.
your
And
king.
King's like a watermelon.
He's like a mountain that's like slamming
I would
against the
say
door.
Pee-Pee's like a mango now. Zaza's a grape. Pee-Pee's a mango. And then
King's still a watermelon.
King watermelon.
My cat Mavis, when she lived with me, she lives with my parents and she's having a sweet life. But
Yeah.
she learned how to open doors by kicking up and hooking her foot into the handle and then yanking it down and then kicking. Like she could open doors.
That's
what
cute.
a little shit.
Yeah. So she'd like do like fucking sick flips in the air and like catch her foot and yeah,
That's really
Crazy.
fun.
I
I
vibe
love
with
that.
that.
couldn't stop her.
That's so cute.
Wait, what's the activity?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna quiz you. I'm gonna
Quiz.
ask questions, but we need a way of you guys buzzing in. I
just
don't know
gonna
if you want to
scream.
just be like,
I was gonna make some kind of noise.
or what if you just say me or
What if I just go, huh?
Yeah.
just make a noise? I guess.
Yes.
We'll start. Listen, we'll start
bark.
with. We'll start with some easy questions, and then we'll do some medium questions, and then we'll get hard.
I think
How's that
only
sound?
you
Okay.
can do that.
What? No, women can get hard
No,
too.
what
What are
do
you
you
talking
mean?
about? What?
I guess, but it's not in the same way. I know. Okay, before we get into a tangent where you're like, Rose, you didn't know that. Yes, I know that, but it's not the same. Like
It's
it's
the
the
same.
same, but it's not as noticeable.
Your argument is
all the
valid and you're
time.
Same
wrong.
but different.
Did
I
you
get
know
it.
that-
I admit that I was wrong when I said that. I already
Did
know
you
that I
know
was wrong.
did you know that penetrative orgasms are the same as clitoral orgasms because technically the
Jesus.
penetration stimulates the clitoris bulbs?
Yes.
This is the facts that we like to share on the podcast.
Yes. Yeah, the clit's also
Right.
insanely like long and buried in there. It's crazy.
So
Yeah.
like video games, guys.
Only
like,
organ.
when we think about like
only,
video games,
only
on,
bodily
you know?
organ meant for pleasure.
Oh, fuck. Video games.
They're trying to shut us down, Candii.
I'm educational.
Let's see how this goes. I'll start with some easy questions, and then I guess if you know the answer, you just make a noise. Don't blurt out the answer because what if I don't
Candii.
know? Like if you all say it, then like you
I don't
just
know
gotta
anything
just-
about video games.
Just I don't know. Like you could
up.
raise your hand. Like what if you just like raise your hand? That might be
In your
easier.
ear.
Aw.
What if you just like
I'm
raise
gonna
your hand
scream,
and
but
I
I'll
can be
also raise my hand.
But
Okay,
Shia, what
okay.
if we break our hands?
like, okay, that is
We're
true. I was
falling
thinking
apart.
like what if
Mine's
your
already-
tracking
we're
just
falling
like
apart.
snaps and then
Oh, we're not doing that.
Oh.
But just
we're not
say
doing
your
that.
name. Just say your name, and then
There you go. Oh yeah, just say your own name. Just say Buff Candy or
Andy.
Candy.
Rose?
Rose.
And
Buff. Oh, Candy, you got like you got like to Candy. We just got Buff and
Can.
I say I'm just gonna be me. I'm just gonna
Can.
me.
Can.
Okay. You guys ready
I
for
already-
the first question?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
yes,
be me.
I'm very invested for sure.
What?
I'm really
Candy, I
invested.
don't- you didn't- okay. All right. I prepared
I'm
these
toxic.
things for you.
You don't want me to get competitive because I got toxic when I get competitive.
No, Candy, I want you to get competitive. I want people
You're
to
the
Aw,
only
my
one stopping yourself
sweetie.
from getting competitive every single time. You're like, no,
I
I'll hang back.
know.
No, I'll stop. No.
Oh, Candy.
What the fuck?
I
Let's
get
be
like
competitive.
Reddit
Beat me
mean though. I don't get like fun mean. I get like
It'll be
incel
fine.
mean.
Give us the question,
Reddit.
big boy.
All right. First question. Are you all ready?
Let them fight. 'Cause that means I get a good chance ahead of them.
Just
What
punching you?
is the name of the main character in the Legend of Zelda series?
Me.
That was Rose. That was
Link.
Rose Quinn. Yes, correct.
Thank you.
A point for Rose. Ooh, okay. Are you ready for the second?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the second easy question.
Oh,
Which
okay.
video game series features a battle royale mode called Warzone?
Me.
Yeah, Buff?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
Is it-
Buff?
Well, there's two games I'm thinking of, but I always get them mixed up.
Mm,
Is it Battlefield?
No.
Oh,
Me.
I don't know which of you. I
We'll
don't
say
know which
Candy
of
this
you
time.
said.
Yeah, Candy can get a chance.
Okay.
I'm gonna just take a stab. Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's Call of Duty.
That's what I was
I
gonna
guess
say.
you-
But I was like zombies, but zombies is part of Call of Duty, so I wasn't sure if that
Yeah.
was like.
I think I played it like one time. I've never
played it.
That's why I was like, I was like that. I always think of these two. It's like Battlefield and Call of Duty, and I always get them fucking mixed up.
Okay. Third question. What is a kind of fruit that you can collect in Pac-Man for bonus points?
Me.
Me. We all said me at the same time.
I think it was Rose.
Cherries.
What?
I could be wrong. Or was it Buff?
No, it's fine.
That's fine. Rose, yes, cherries. You guys,
did.
name a different one for
What did
for a
Rose
point.
say?
I said
She
cherries.
said cherries, which is correct. There are 4 others.
What's that? What's that green? What is that green one? A melon or whatever? Is that what it's called? Melon?
Is that your answer?
Yeah, that's the green one, right? Like, is that
Yes,
what they're like?
melon is one of them. Cherries,
Jumpa.
melon. There's 3 other fruits. Or
Banana.
get a bonus point
Banana.
if you can name the 3 items that are also collectibles. Because there are 3 items that aren't fruits. I think that goes for anybody if you can name one of
As
the
in
other
the
3
actual-
items.
Name of
the
it.
balls, the balls don't count though, right? That doesn't count.
No, it's like an item that you pick up.
Okay.
Me, but I only know that it's like the invulnerability where you eat the ghost, but I don't know the name of it.
Not those, not
No, that's
those.
a
You pick
ball.
them up like fruit, but they
Oh.
aren't fruit.
Is one
A
of them
block.
Is one of them a one up?
No.
I don't actually remember.
No, I just remember the big orb. That's all I
the
remember.
pellets and the
Yeah.
big pellets.
I don't know if they come later or if they're in like a certain version, but
Maybe a
so
big
there
version.
aren't bananas, but there are cherries, melons, strawberries, peaches, and an apple. But then there's also 3 other things in there. There's a bell, a key, and then there's like a little starship called a Galaxian.
I forgot about the key. I don't
Is that
remember
like
the other ones
in
at
the?
all.
But is that in the original Pac-Man or is that in like the Miss Pac-Man?
I think so. I
Mm.
think so. I don't,
I never really got that far in Pac-Man, so I don't know.
think so.
Same.
I got to like the one round that you always just play, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So points for you guys for whatever how you
editor.
guys got them.
Yeah.
Editor points.
You guys got them. Okay. Which game popularized the term victory royale? I was gonna say Rose is right.
Me after Rose if she's wrong.
Yes, Rose.
I think I'm wrong, but I'm just gonna say Fortnite because I don't know.
It is Fortnite.
Oh. Isn't it
Fortnite
PUBG?
no, popularized it. So Fortnite popularized.
Popularized.
PUBG was the
But
first one to
isn't
make it.
PUBG?
It was the first
Is
one to
that-
make a battle royale game. PUBG was, but
I don't think that's even. I don't think that was the first battle royale. But
well, I didn't say it's the first.
No, as in Buff said it was.
I thought it was.
the first
I thought it was the first one.
I feel like PUBG popularized. I guess I don't know.
Well, no, I think battle. So like, I think of like the like Halo wouldn't be considered a battle royale. It's like a 5v5, whatever the fuck. But I don't think there was like a battle royale. I think PUBG
I don't know.
made it, right? I don't know.
I feel like what was the first?
Candies, don't type.
battle
Stop typing, it's
royale?
noisy.
Typing. Use your phone, you freak. The editor's gonna yell at you.
They can yell at me. H1Z1.
Oh,
know
it was
what the fuck
H1.
that is.
Wait, is that
H1Z1.
Isn't that PUBG? No, that's different, right?
No, yeah, that's different. Those are different games.
Hmm.
Interesting. Are you guys ready for the next easy question?
Yes.
What color is Sonic the Hedgehog?
Me.
That was
It's
Buff.
me. It's blue.
Correct. Yeah.
Blue
Here's
and
the-
tan, and also red and white.
Yes, for
I'll
shoes.
just put all the colors.
You don't get extra points for that. That's
Oh.
just that.
And
that's just-
tan.
yeah.
For
Yeah.
his
I
tummy.
said tan.
Oh,
That's like a teacher just called on you and you gave the answer, but you're like over explaining, but actually it does this,
Just in
this,
case.
this.
Just in case.
All right, final easy question. Which game is known for the phrase, "It's dangerous to go alone. Take this"?
Me.
That was Buff.
It was me first. Legend of Zelda.
I'm Australian. This is
That
fucking.
is Legend of Zelda.
It doesn't matter how fast I say it. I'm delayed.
I said it before he even finished the sentence, Candy, so I don't even know what.
I said it. I said it the same time you said it.
All right, we're going
care.
up to the medium questions, okay? A little bit
It's over
harder.
now.
Not that crazy. In Minecraft, what
I
do
didn't
you
know this.
need to craft a diamond pickaxe? Yes, Rose?
you need sticks and diamonds.
You
How
need
many?
3 diamonds, 2 sticks.
Yes, Candy.
Candy point.
You have a point. I knew that too.
Okay, you both can split that point.
Okay.
Half a point.
There you go.
Rose can
Half
just
point
have it.
each.
It's fine. I don't want
No, I want to split
Kenny,
it. I don't want
have
the
a
whole
point.
thing.
Okay.
I don't care.
All right. Second medium question. Which Final Fantasy game features
God.
the character Cloud Strife? Me. Yes, Rose?
Final Fantasy VII.
Correct.
I hate Final Fantasy though.
Wait,
Wait, really?
me?
What?
Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Also true,
I
but that's
mean-
not
Yeah,
Final
but
Fantasy.
But
seven,
it's
but
which
7 came
Final
out
Fantasy
before.
game features?
Yeah, and it also came out before Kingdom Hearts. So.
I mean, he's also in that one.
He's also in Advent Children.
Which is a
Was that
movie.
movie?
Yep.
There's a game for it too, isn't there? I don't know.
Is
I
there?
don't play Final
I don't
Fantasy.
know.
Don't ask me.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Candy?
Yes.
Statistically,
Oh God.
in Among Us, what color is the most often voted off?
Me.
Oh,
Yes,
fuck.
Buff?
Red.
Correct. It is red.
Yeah.
Somehow I knew that as
True.
well. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because red
It
is
just
an
kind of
evil
makes
color,
sense
and
too.
it's also a
Like,
main
it's-
character. So
Yeah. The main character syndrome.
It's probably
literally.
also most commonly used, like of the colors.
Probably.
well, yeah, because I think it's like they're like that's like their logo that they use a lot. So like I feel like people are like that's the good one.
Mhm.
That's
I like that
the
one.
Among Us.
Mhm.
On to the next.
Oh.
What does NPC stand for in video game terms? Oh my gosh, Rose.
Non-playable character.
That is correct.
I'm sorry. Should I not try?
No, you're doing great. You're doing wonderful.
You have to.
No,
try.
I start hearing Rose make a noise and I just stop.
You guys ready for the next one? We're still in the medium category, so it could be anybody's game with the amount of points you guys all have that I've been
That's not
totally
true.
keeping track of.
Yes, it is.
I have, I think, 1 point, maybe 2. Go
You have
on.
1.5 at
Like
least.
maybe 2.5.
I have no idea how many anyone has.
I have infinite points because I found some under the couch. So
I literally just found some under
I
the
literally
couch,
found
and so I
some.
think I'm winning
I've
right
been
now.
treating them under the table this whole time. So.
Oh, there you
I just
go.
understand this is biased against me because I'm Australian. Go on.
well, Kenny, I better
You
not
don't
hear
have
no
video
fucking
games in
excuses when you
Australia?
move here and we're
I'll
like
find new
in person.
excuses.
Okay, my controller's broken. There's no controller.
But it is.
Which open world game begins with the line, Hey, you're finally awake.
Me.
Oh, fuck.
Skyrim.
Bob?
I said it already.
Said Skyrim.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear it. I don't know what.
It's okay. You never hear me. It's fine.
I could
What's
just
the
leave.
full name of the game?
Why do I need to say it? You never
I
asked for the
think
full
it's
game
name.
of like everything
The
else.
Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
The Elder Scrolls
Good work,
5
Buff.
Skyrim. Yeah.
There's a 5 in there? Crazy.
Yeah. It's Elder Scrolls and
Huh?
like V and then Skyrim. Not like a 5, but it's like a Roman numeral. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
Buff, I think you still got the point. I think it's just
I think
like,
she still gets the
you
point.
still
I'm gonna
got it.
riot
I
if
was
she
just
doesn't.
asking. That was just if you knew
Okay.
the Next question. Which company developed the game Overwatch?
Me.
Yes, Buff?
Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
cool.
That is
Yeah.
it. Blizzard Entertainment.
Thanks.
Okay. Wait, here's a good one. I feel
Candy, I was so close. I was so close to doing that too. But I remember that we were on like a YouTube video. Okay, go ahead.
What was the first commercially successful video game?
Me.
Yes, Buff?
Mario.
No.
No, it's
Oh.
me, pick me.
Rose?
Donkey Kong?
Incorrect.
What?
Candy?
Oh, wait. Give me a second. I'm thinking.
I'm thinking now. What is
Well,
it?
Candy, I think Candy should just take their time
I know what it
we
is.
already,
I know what it is.
we
I'm
already
so
guessed.
angry. Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever I say is going to be wrong, so I'm not going to try.
No,
No.
Candy, say it.
Give it a
Can I-
shot,
can I-
Candy.
no,
No,
no.
say it.
Yeah, Rose. Yeah, say it, Rose. Do it.
Do I get a point?
I
if
think
say
everyone
it?
should get a chance to say it.
Yeah, I
because
want Candy to
Rose
guess
and I
first.
already
Oh,
forfeited
I
our
want Candy to
points.
guess first, though,
Yes,
because they
Fortnite.
still need
Yes.
to do their first.
I know what it is. I know what it
Candy,
is. I
give
know
an
what it
actual
is.
guess.
Candy, you gotta play the game
God,
right.
you're so
Yes.
fucking.
Pong.
Yes,
Yes,
it is
thank
Pong.
you.
Wow, I'm not gonna get it. Oh my god, it says Candy. Wow, I
realized
can't
it
get
too
it.
late.
Impossible.
My
Yay,
follow-up
my
guess
game.
would have been Tetris, but I thought Pong came first because the Atari.
Yeah. The
Okay,
first
we're-
video game was a radar satellite that had been altered. Go on.
What? Oh, I didn't know
It
that.
was like in the 70s. Yeah, I learned that.
Mario
as
was the
well.
first VTuber in the 90s.
That's true.
That was the last medium question. So now all I got are hard questions.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Spooky. I really don't think
Okay.
that they're that hard though. Like they're, we're classifying them as hard.
They're
but,
hard
like,
to
it would-
normies. Is that what it is?
Maybe I don't know. We're kind of gamers, so I don't. Yeah, maybe I don't know.
Okay.
Lay 'em on us.
Which year did Twitch launch under its original name?
Me.
Yes, Buff.
2012.
No.
Me.
Oh, fuck. Wait. I know what
Oh
it
wait,
is now.
no.
I know now.
Ooh, Candy?
I'm just gonna take a stab. 2007.
No.
2011?
Yes, it was 2011. Originally
Oh,
part
my,
of Justin
my
TV.
second guess was 2010, but
Yeah,
Fuck, I knew it was around that time.
Oh. Yeah,
everything. The only reason why I said 2012 is because everything happens in 2012.
everything happened in 2012. Yeah, dude,
Everything happens
that's
in 2012.
second hard question. What real world country is the Resident Evil franchise primarily set in?
Me.
Yes. Buff.
Like when you say primarily set, like do you mean like all the games, or do you just mean like the
Primarily,
lore?
like where like a lot of the main games are. Primarily, like where it takes place at.
the country? It's America.
Yep. Yeah, it's the United States.
Oh, I
never
thought you were asking about the
forgot.
state. I was gonna say the
No.
state too,
No.
but
Oh, here's one for you gamers. How many Pokemon were in the original red and blue versions? Yes, Rose.
151 if you're including Mew, 150 if you're not.
Correct. It is 151.
Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna try on that one because I was.
I knew that one, but I just-
I know Pokemon
I'm
Girl
not
over there
as-
is gonna just say it as fast as
Yeah.
possible.
Pokemon, what do you want from me?
I don't like Pokemon, and I knew that. Go on.
Mm.
Dude, I would
Yeah, I feel like
slay
that-
Pokemon trivia. I
It's
would.
just-
I feel like that one should be like on the easy side.
yeah.
I mean, it can be, but I feel like for us, that's what like we grew up with, you know?
Yeah.
So not everyone, I don't think, would know that.
Hopefully, playing along in the comments. Answer for answer.
Commenting as I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us what your score is.
Yeah. Leave it down below.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
have really
where?
bad reaction time. Go on.
That's okay. Me too.
My controller's broken.
You have bad You have bad processing time. You have good reaction time. I feel like
no,
physical.
I don't. When I took that ADHD quiz thingy, like the assessment from the doctor, it was my second lowest thing. Actually, third lowest. Yeah, I'm.
Well, you're doing great.
Slow as hell.
Well,
Thank
you're doing great.
Thank you.
What was the name of the fictional city in BioShock?
I
Me.
don't fucking know.
Candii?
Rapture.
It is Rapture.
I've
I
never
knew this
played
would be a
Bioshock.
Bioshock question. Hooray! Thank God it was the first games because I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
the
I've
later
never-
games.
I've never played Bioshock. I only watched
neither.
Shia
It's
play
Pretty
it.
good. It's
Oh,
pretty
I heard it's really good.
I love
It's one of
it.
Shia's favorite
I love
games.
it.
Shia, are you excited for that new one
Love
called,
it.
what is it called?
Yes, it's called Twisted
Justice?
Tower. It's not exact. Is
They
that the one
changed
you
the
were
name.
thinking of?
No,
There's like an
it was
indie game
like,
coming out that's reminiscent of BioShock, and I played the demo, and it's just so fun. It's so good.
no, there's no demo. It's called like Justice or something. It's like
from the same developers. Yeah, it's called Jeremiah.
Jeremiah?
Jimmy.
It's something.
Jeremiah. It's what is that called?
I don't know, but it's by the same dev.
Stellar.
It's like
It looks great.
It looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You just
That'd be
sounded
fantastic.
like Donald Duck so hard just there.
You don't know that. You can't
No,
prove that.
I do. I heard that.
No. No, you
With my
didn't. Give me an
giant
example.
cat girl ears. You were like,
Nope.
Oh,
I was gonna say
Shia,
I
we
have the
never asked
biggest
for
ears, but I
examples
think
on the podcast.
Shia has the biggest ears, honestly.
yeah?
I do. I hear
Yeah.
everything.
And then Buff,
I hear
and
it
then
all.
me, and then Candii.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're all freaks. You're all furry.
But I
freaks.
feel like Shia hears the least though. Shia has
Well, I
like,
got them
the
twisted
hardest-
up.
Yeah.
Don't you
True.
see that? My ears are up in a bow. Like,
Doesn't that hurt?
What do you want me to? No.
Testicular
I
torsion to your
think
ears.
it's cute.
It's like, I feel like it's like your hair, you know, where it's
Yeah.
like you can
Yeah.
feel it, but
Yeah, I guess if you're like playing with a bunny and you like play with its ears, it's not hurting it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love rabbits.
Yeah, me
Aw,
too.
I love you too, Candii.
yeah, I was gonna say people can tell.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why people are so confused about us in the comments.
Me too. I'm part of the comments. I'm down there. I'm like, what are we?
Please tell me what we are.
Hey guys, could you guys like weigh in? Send me a long email about what you think about my relationship with everyone.
Yeah.
I'm back in GTA.
Yeah.
God,
There you go.
I wasn't going to say it.
Shia already.
Next hard question. In Dark Souls, what do you collect in place of traditional XP or experience
I'll let Candii
points?
do it.
Me.
Candii?
Souls?
Yes. It is souls.
Oh, it is that
Yay!
obvious. Okay.
You collect souls. Yep.
Yeah,
yep,
it is.
God,
Most
my
of the
mental
games are
health
like
is
that. It's not
restoring.
all of them.
I feel like Buff, you would have gotten that.
That's
you
why.
fixing something?
Did you not hear what I said? And I was like, I'll let Candii have that. I literally
I
said
didn't hear that. I don't need that.
I
You could have got that. Thank
I
you
know.
for taking into account my latency.
You're welcome.
In Metal Gear Solid,
Ooh.
what is the name of the AI that controls information in Metal Gear Solid 2?
I don't fucking know.
I never
It's a
played
hard
Metal Gear
question.
Solid. I have no idea.
Me either, but I know the answer.
Well, I mean, you have the answers. I mean, it makes
Yeah, I
sense.
got the answers.
If none of us know it, do we get a hint?
No, because
Yeah.
I've never played and I don't know it well enough to tell you.
Well, like, but you've got the answer in front of you.
Yeah,
So you could hint.
I could.
Oh my god.
Come on.
it's
Is
when
it?
you're
Wait, I have a question.
yes.
Is it like the Halo one? Is it a name similar to that or no?
What,
It is.
Cortana?
Its name is something. It's a word that when you're very passionate about your country.
Me.
Yes, Candii.
Patriot.
Yeah, it's the Patriots.
Oh,
Mm,
Yeah,
freedom.
yeah.
That was just me. Basically.
I have
I've never.
one final. What's happening to my arm? I have one final hard question. Are you ready?
okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
What is the name of the princess you must rescue in Donkey Kong? Me. Yes, Rose.
Why did I say me? I'm thinking.
I'm after.
Yeah,
What's
you
her
are.
fucking name? Pauline.
Yes, it is
Thank
Pauline.
you.
Yeah.
It's the same girl that was introduced in Mario recently. The red dress
Oh,
lady.
the mayor?
Mhm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was actually thinking that, like in the back of my mind, I was like, you had to come from somewhere.
Mhm.
She came from Donkey Kong.
You guys did
Right.
great.
Thank
You guys did wonderful.
Right.
I have
you
speed
for the
round
pity
questions. I'm going to go down the line and you have to answer, but you can't say the same thing that someone else did, okay? You got like
when you
5
say
seconds
down-
to answer.
You say down the line, you're gonna like start with like me and then
I'm going to
Candy,
start with
Rose.
Buff, Candy, and then Rose. You got 5 seconds to give me something, okay?
Oh
you
my
ready?
God.
Alright.
Could
Okay.
rotate
All
who
right.
goes first each time. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be Buff each time. It'll be Buff, Candy, Rose. Buff, Candy, Rose. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, Buff, name a game with crafting.
Minecraft.
Candy?
Valheim.
Rose?
Pokemon?
There's crafting in Pokemon?
Yeah, there is in Ruby.
In the new ones?
Mm-hmm. You can make
Ruby,
I
awesome
think there's
stuff.
one.
I feel like I should give you guys different questions just because, like, because Rose has the most time to think
I'm
about.
gonna get giga cooked because
Well, I
think
then
you
should
steal
just-
my
well, I
answers.
think I think you should cut Rose off if she's thinking about it too much. Like, if everyone has 5
Mm.
seconds, like, you just cut them off.
Yeah,
I
but
just
Rose
love the
has more
time
than
while
5
they're
seconds
waiting
because I
they're
asked the
taking
question
answers
to
I'm
you.
thinking
But then
of, though.
also
What? True.
we say 2 answers and then Rose is always
That's
going to
true,
be
that's
have
true.
to think. So it kind of yeah.
Ooh, okay, wait, here's another one. Buff, name a purple video game character.
Grimace.
That's true. He's in video
That's true.
games. Candy?
Mhm.
4,
Ender Dragon.
3, 2. Rose?
Noibat from Pokemon.
Okay.
Oh, she's got Pokemon brain. Like
Points
she's
for
got,
everybody.
Do you? Okay, but I feel like I should get style points. Grimace is a pretty good one.
That is
I would have just said
one.
purple guy from like FNAF, like purple
Oh, that's
man.
a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should say your answer at the end too, Shia, just to see what you would.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, Buff,
Mhm.
name a game with fishing.
Stardew Valley.
Ooh.
World of Warcraft. I wanted that.
Bass Pro Fishing.
Oh, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
Minecraft has fishing, so
That's true.
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking of Stardew Valley too.
I was
That's just like
too.
Yeah,
such
I
a
was gonna
common
say
one.
that
Yeah.
or
Animal
Harvest
Crossing.
Moon.
Wait, I've got a way to make
Oh.
it hard. We can't reference any of the things we previously referenced as well.
Ooh.
That's
Oh, well, that's going to make this
impossible
next
for me.
question really hard.
No.
Okay.
Try
I'm
me.
not-
No,
I'm
that's
not doing
good. That's
that.
good.
Yeah, but who's gonna remember what we've said? Because I'm not
Exactly.
gonna remember.
I'm not gonna
Me.
remember.
I'll
What's
remember.
the name of, I guess it doesn't have to be like super famous, but what's the name of a well-known, even if it's not anymore, battle royale game?
Fortnite.
PUBG?
Fuck if I know.
There's so many. Isn't there one that came out at one
We
point
said
that was
we
like
just said
Paladins?
one earlier, Rose. We said one earlier.
Remember that thing you said about people not remembering stuff?
Yeah, that's true.
It started with an H, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
H1Z1.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Rose doesn't get a point. What were you gonna say, Shia?
What did I say? Wasn't there one that came out called Paladins at one point?
Yeah, that's what
I don't
you
think
said.
it's like super
I don't
popular
think
right
that's
now,
a-
but
That's not a battle royale, is it? Isn't that
wasn't
a MOBA?
it? Mm,
Paladins
it's
is
not
a
the one
MOBA.
I'm
It's like
thinking
a-
of. I'm thinking of one that you dropped down that's very cartoony like. It definitely was like a
Oh!
battle royale, and there was
I know what you're talking
is
about.
it sheep or goats or something? I don't know. I watched someone play for like a
Oh, it's
little
the
bit,
one
but
with
then it
like
just
the
vanished.
chickens, where like people like turn into chickens. It didn't last
Yes,
very long.
yeah, yep, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I
that
should have
called
said
Paladins?
Crab Game.
Crab game. Oh, I love crab game.
Yeah.
Oh, we should do a VchiBan crab game.
I hate
We
Like
should.
hosting party sometime. Do people still
Yeah.
play that game? It's so fun. I love
know.
it.
It's fun.
I love crab
know people
game.
play
I do
that.
too. I would play it.
Next
I'll
one.
turn up if you
Nobody
guys are there,
plays
but-
crab game with me anymore.
I'll play
Nobody
with
plays
you.
with crabs anymore.
No one plays with my crabs anymore. That sounds horrible. Editor, leave that in, I guess.
You have another one?
Name a game that starts with the letter S.
Supersonic racing. That is one.
I guess so. Yeah, Candy.
Sims.
Ooh.
Is that
Oh,
just the
Bros?
dog?
Super
The
Mario
dog doesn't
Bros.
count.
Oh.
That counts.
I was gonna say that. I mean, Stardew Valley. We already said, but
Samus.
I'm trying to.
Samus.
What?
Samus.
That's a character
That's
in a
not a-
game. That's
that's
a
not a-
character
Yeah,
in the
but they
game
had-
Metroid.
Yeah, but there's
Super
Oh.
Smash Brothers. Did we already say that? I said it.
Yeah, but there's a
Super
game. There's a Game
Mario.
Boy game called like Samus something something whatever.
Probably.
You're thinking Metroid Prime, I think. No, that's on the play.
Was there a Samus game?
I thought there was. And on the
7
Game
Days
Boy.
to Die.
That is true, but I mean, does that count? Even though that they
I mean,
they
I
don't
would
spell
count
it
it.
out because they put like the 7.
Well, I mean, it's called-
Superliminal.
If you
That's a good
type
one.
Love that game.
Stanley Parable, I'm so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you type, what, Candii, you go in and look through like your Steam library?
I'm not gonna type because that's a trap. They're gonna yell at me if I do.
I'm not allowed.
I'm not allowed to type anymore.
That was it. Congratulations, gamers. That was good.
Wow. We
Good
all
job,
won.
guys.
I'm amazing.
Somebody we all won.
Shia actually
that
got
that
the
was-
most points somehow.
I'm
Somehow.
100 points.
I think because I knew all the answers.
That's true. Shia did know all the answers. We only
That's
did
true.
them second.
I knew all of them.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
What's a fun video game fact that you guys know? Just out of like, you know, any like fun video game facts? I know the Birdo fact, where Birdo used to be a guy, and then they switched it to say it in like the 90s, and then now she's a lady, so she's a trans icon. So Birdo.
Do I know any fun facts?
That's my only fact that I really know that's interesting.
I feel like I know some, but like right when you ask me, I'm like drawing a blank. I'm like, I'm sure there's something in there, but I just
Oh,
There's a
did
kind
you know
of
that
fish
there
in
was-
Africa. Go on.
What?
I was just facts. I was gonna tell a fact, but you interrupted. Go on.
Oh,
We're gonna say
there
Rose?
was in the early days of Pokemon, they were gonna make Poliwhirl have an evolution called Polyking, I think, and he had a little crown on his head instead of Polytoad.
Oh, cute.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I don't know if I'm remembering that wrong or if I made it up in my mind, but I'm 99% sure it's true.
Sounded fun to me.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can say whatever you want on the internet as long as you say it with confidence.
Oh, and when Marill was going to be released, they thought that it was the new Pikachu, so they called it Pika-Blue instead of Marill.
Aw. Peekaboo.
Yeah.
I feel like Meryl
That's
didn't
cute.
take off like that.
No.
What?
No, Marill kind of stumbled.
Yeah.
But he's cute.
It's just a ball with a ball.
Cute.
It's 2 balls. Meryl is a pair of balls.
Yeah, well, balls are cute,
True.
I guess.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust you, Rose.
Why?
Because you just like
Just blanket
you're
statement.
You're just predisposed to liking balls because Gachapon.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I
you
don't
just
pop
like round
other balls
things.
open.
Well, maybe you
You
should.
don't?
Why, are you
Not
interested?
yet.
I mean, clearly. I've been in your
Yeah.
dreams.
All right, well,
That's
I'm
true.
on my way then.
Well, that was fun, guys. Wasn't
What
it?
episode was this?
24! Episode 24!
Why?
That's
20
what I said at the start.
That's what Candii
20
said, and it's
20
they were right. It's 24.
Thank you. I got a point for that.
24.
Thank you, Vichy Gang. Thank you, Vichy
Ew.
Nation.
No,
we're not
for
calling
being here
ourselves
for episode
that.
24. Vichy Nation in the comments.
Episode VchiBan.
We might give away an Xbox.
No, don't say that. Last time we
No,
joked
no,
about giving
no,
away a
I
PS5.
said we might.
had to
I
do
said
it.
might.
For
Yeah, the
legal
last
reasons,
time
that
we
was a
joked
joke.
about it, we literally had to do it. Like,
Yes.
For
because
legal
people were
reasons, that's a
upset.
joke. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Okay.
We
It's too
might.
late. It's
You
too
might.
late.
Shut up.
It's too late, Candii. I can. This is on the Monday that
later.
this comes out. There's literally someone making that little emote where it's like the little peepo hugging the console, saying "my Xbox, my Xbox."
Yeah, we already
and it's
have one
just
that
and
says
it's going to be
PlayStation
spammed in
5.
all of our chats
So
now.
over.
Episode 24. Well, they have to watch that. They have to. You only might. Who knows? I said might.
Say Xbox in the comments if you got to the end of the video.
Yeah, do that. Why not?
We should start doing that, like putting like random, like, hey,
Like a
if you heard
secret
this at this
code.
point, then yes.
Like the word of the day.
Word of
Put
the
the
day.
first number of your social security number, and then each week we'll go to the next number, and then once, like,
Yes,
we're
I
ending
Put
the
it all
episode.
together.
We're ending the
This is
episode.
hurting my brain. I don't like this anymore.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 24 of VchiBanter with us, these gamers of Buff Pup, Candii, Rose, and I. Check out our Fansly for behind the scenes. We post there weekly, so you can see things that you don't get to hear or see here naturally. Be sure to use code VchiBan, that's VchiBan, for 10% off at GamerSupps. Yeah, baby. It supports us. It
Punching
supports
me.
everything. It allows us to do fun things. You know, we do everything ourselves. We're the indie people. We're trying to slap everything together ourselves. But thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys later. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.